Hey everybody, it's Liz. I apologize I missed last week. I did try and record a video and then I accidentally deleted it and I just never found the time to record it again. Um, so I'm going to do both weeks today. Um, I am 31 years old. My date of surgery was June 25th, 2019. My day of surgery weight was 253.6. Last week, which was week 4, I was 227.8. And this week, I was 224.6. So, week 4, I lost 2.2 pounds. This past week, I lost 3.2 pounds, making that a total of 29 pounds in 5 weeks since surgery. Life is resumed back to normal, and so I have had a little bit of trouble finding time to make a video. It is August now in Western PA, and we start back to school in like 3 weeks, and so we have just been having fun and packing our days full of activities because I don't know how we got here already, but summer is flying by. So things have been pretty unremarkable surgery wise, and just getting back into the normal routine. I'm still working on introducing new foods. I stay away from the hard, crunchy vegetables or certain like dry meats. Also pasta, rice. I have not done anything like that. But otherwise, I have tried to incorporate more vegetables, protein, and just trying new things along the way. I've had a few sweets, half a cookie here or a bite of ice cream there. But I really try and stay in check with what I'm eating, and something that has really helped me is that I think it's Bariastic app. I log all of my food because I really want to make sure that I'm getting all of my fluids and my protein. I'm hitting my calorie goals. One of the reasons that I'm trying to be super diligent about that is I had my 1 month follow-up last week at the doctor, and it went really well. But a few things that have come up, my blood pressure is pretty low. I've always been like a 120/80, and now it's riding in like the 90s/60s. So they think that that may be due to my water intake or possibly just rapid weight loss. Also, I do have IBS and a lactose sensitivity. So that has been one of my biggest struggles so far, is dealing with diarrhea. And I know a lot of people on this journey struggle with constipation, and that has never been an issue for me, even prior to surgery. I've always had kind of stomach issues and things making my stomach upset. So it was getting pretty bad. And then when I went to see the doctor, they told me to start taking Benefiber and increasing my fluids, and I think that's all they told me. And I stay away from dairy. So every day I make sure that I have, I told you that I like my Liquicell. It's the peach mango flavor. So every morning, that's how I start my day, with unsweetened tea with the Liquicell and 2 scoops of the Benefiber. And that has made a huge difference. I haven't actually taken my blood pressure lately, but in regards to the diarrhea, my stomach was getting crampy, and I was going frequently, and now that has really helped. And I've also seen the scale start to drop. So I think I'm holding on to the fluid that I'm taking in. And also, there was about a 10-day stretch, I want to say between week, like the end of 3 to the middle of like 4, or something like that. So there was like a 10-day stretch where I didn't really lose any, I didn't see the scale move significantly, which I know is probably like my body's just way of evening out. But also they told me to increase my calories. I was only getting between 600 and 700, and so they told me that I needed to be closer to 800 and to increase my fluid. So now that I'm not going to the bathroom as much, I've increased my calories. I am definitely seeing the scale move again. I have always been a huge drinker. I drink 64 ounces of water, no problem. I'll have tea in the evening, coffee in the morning, and I just drink all day. But since surgery, that has been really hard. One, water just kind of sits heavy in my stomach. And two, since I started eating more solid food, I get kind of an uncomfortable sensation depending on what I eat. The more solid the food is, the more uncomfortable I am for a longer period of time following that meal. So starting to drink half an hour after I've eaten when I'm still uncomfortable has been hard. So I'm definitely not getting in the fluid that I need. Usually I'm around 50, but I'd really like to try and get that over 60. So I'm still working on that. Every day it's a new, well, if I eat this, then, can I do this? And how does this make me feel? And so it's every day is just a new trial and error. And I'm still working on finding what works for me. But I do know that still eating things like yogurt and I try not to eat applesauce because it doesn't have a whole lot of protein, but I do eat the Greek yogurt and soups and softer things. Even when I chew things up, I still like eggs. They even sit heavy in my stomach. So just still trying to work through that because I'm not eating a whole lot, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping those calories up because I definitely notice a correlation between what I'm eating and drinking and how much I'm losing. Also with that, I'm still drinking. Like I said, I still drink my Liquicell. Depending on what I've been able to eat that day, I have 1 to 2 servings of Liquicell just to make sure that I'm getting all of my protein in. When I was at the doctor, they also told me to add in my vitamin D, B12, and I could resume my biotin. I think, and then I'm also taking my multivitamin, the Imresoprol, or however you say it. We're supposed to take that for 2 months. Oh, and that's something else I wanted to tell you is probably, I don't know, like the last week and a half now, I have been struggling with heartburn quite a bit. I take my Imresoprol in the morning, and by afternoon, I've got that fire going on right here. So my doctor told me that I could take a Pepcid in the afternoon, and so I've been doing that, and that definitely helps. But not sure if I haven't been able to pin it to anything I'm eating or drinking because every day it's a little bit different. So I think that just might be a side effect for me. But with the Pepcid, it's manageable. Also, another thing that I've been struggling with is my acne. My acne has always been very sensitive to hormonal changes. After I had my daughter, if I go on or off birth control, my face, it's not terrible right now, but I mean, you can see. So that's something that I'm dealing with. It is what it is. It's just a side effect, and I kind of knew that it was going to happen. As far as my hair, actually the last few days, I feel like maybe a little bit more hair has come out in the shower than normal, but definitely nothing that I'm alarmed about. And like I said, I did just start back on the biotin. So hopefully I won't see a huge change in how much hair I'm losing. And I think that's it. I mean, like I said, it's been just a matter of trial and error and easing back into things. And I am exercising quite a bit. I'm still doing my Couch to 5K app, and now I'm up to jogging for 3 minutes. And so that is definitely pushing it, but it feels really good. I can see changes in my body. I did take measurements, but I don't have those in front of me right now. But I did lose like 1 to 2.5 inches in several areas of my body already in just like this 5 weeks. So that's been really exciting. My clothes are fitting different. People are noticing, and so it feels good. And actually, next Friday, I leave for Colorado, and I'll be gone for a week. And we have some hikes, and one of my bucket list to do things is do stand-up paddleboard. So we're gonna hopefully do that while we're out in Colorado, and I'm excited to try that, and I'm feeling very confident. So definitely looking forward to that trip and having it be, a very active trip, and not a vacation where I come back 5 pounds heavier. So I'm excited about that, and but I will check in one more time before I leave, hopefully, as long as life doesn't get too crazy, and give you my 6 weeks before I leave. So I will talk to you soon, and I hope everybody has a great week. Bye.